the same process. You would also never forget. Okay. So origin of cricket कहाँ भाई तो around 500 years ago कहाँ पे शुरू हुआ तो it started in rural England. ये rural वर्ड दिमाग में बना लिए. अब रूरल इंग्लैंड में की वजह से जो आगे का उसका जो कैरेक्टरिस्टिक फीचर है वो अलग होगा. सेकेंड थिंग इसमें जो हम लोग पढ़े बहुत, इट इज अ स्टिक एंड बॉल गेम. नाउ इसमें बहुत सारा ब्रांचेस व्हाइल स्टडीइंग द सम ऑफ द ब्रांचेस दैट वी हैव स्टडीड कि देयर आर मेनी स्टिक एंड बॉल गेम्स. हॉकी हो गया, बिलियर्ड हो गया, बेसबॉल हो गया. देयर आर प्लेंटी ऑफ stick and ball games, and it is one of the oldest sports that born, but then it has given a great competition to all modern sports. जितना भी modern sports है, be it football, be it hockey, be it baseball, be it whatever it is, the cricket has its popularity world famous. Now it makes cricket even special when cricket in comparison to other modern sports is still traditional, which is giving you the another one. The question which we are arriving is the peculiarity of cricket. So why is cricket so peculiar? Why is cricket so unique? Now, in order to give its uniqueness, we must come to the next one. Ki bhai, the main playing equipment. Is still both made of the natural resources or natural material plus handmade. Though after industrial revolution, other modern sports, because if you have been writing answers, other modern sports had taken the help of the industries. In other words, most of their playing equipments are industrially made or manufactured. This one is still handmade and made up of the natural material. Barring some protective gears, if you could ignore that one, main thing that is in cricket is a bat, ball, stump. They are still been made up of. Now, which material they have been made up of is another expansion of the research area of yours that is been found there, that is below wood, where the bat is made up of. Earlier the bat was of a singular piece from the top to bottom, that is blade part and handle part. Nowadays, the blade part is been made up of the below wood and handle part is of the cane. Okay. After that, so far ball is concerned, you see still there the leather. Then it is been made up of the cork, twines, and stitch handmade. This is once again. And if you want to separate it, that is how it is unacceptable by cricket if somebody is violating its tradition. Answer is, the example is when once Dennis Lady appeared with aluminium bat to play at cricket. He was only been outlined, rejected, denied by the umpire because it was not conforming with the laws of cricket. Okay. So this is are plenty to go on to say, and one more peculiarity of the cricket, that a test cricket in particular that can go for 5 long days and still the result will be produced or not is not certain. That is uncertain of its result. Okay, it can be ended in a draw. So these are all a very peculiar thing, very unique thing sounding. That you keep on playing a particular thing for 5 long days, and in the end of the day, you are still uncertain of the result is another peculiarity of cricket. So cricket as a sport has not compromised. If you want to become a modern, if you want to become a popular, what we are doing actually today. In order to become popular, you are also making some changes according to the need of the hour. Whatever the things that we are living in, whatever the ages that we are living in, whatever the things that are prevalent and common, we are also trying to train ourselves in order to adjust to the changes, so that we can not only survive but we can also dominate in this competitive era. You are making many changes. You are learning computer, you are learning programming, because why? Because we are today living in a computer race. Even if you are a sharp student, you are very I mean a expert in your field, but when in practice you don't know the basic handling of the computer or basic computer application, you may be somewhere lagging behind in progress, because we are living in a. So in order to compete and conform with, that is on the line is conformation. Conform, not conform. The spelling of conform is CONFIR. Okay. Conforming is on the line of that thing. Okay. So in order to conform with the going things, you have to also make the changes. But this is another uniqueness, that cricket is so rigid into yourself. Say no to the changes. Let my bat to be broken while playing. Fine, I am accepting, I will be changing my bat. Let everything to be done like that one, but I am not going to make a fiberglass bat. I am not going to accept a fiberglass ball. I am not going to play on a AstroTurf. For the first time, this time India playing in Australia, the first time the day-night cricket match India is going to play, or is actually started perhaps. So now the color of the ball was red. Even the pink ball was being debated very hugely, because today the cricket has been commercialized. It is more professional. Okay. So this is first of all the unique side. Second thing what we had studied, in order to play something properly, you need certain rules and regulations. Because if you are even living your life without having any rules for yourself, we all of us have made certain rules for ourselves also. In the morning we will be getting up and doing a particular activity at a particular point of time, is called discipline to life. Okay, that is what we are doing. We have made certain rules for ourselves. So certain rules is binding our family, who is been going to earn the money for the family, who is going to cook the food, who will wash, who will what. This is all the distribution of the work, the powers and functions of the members of the family. This is power and function of, say, Prime Minister and President that you are studying. Is the part of the rules and regulation of the system. So in order to run any system properly, in a systematic way, in a proper way, in a progressive, successful way, you need certain rules and regulations. So cricket also had given its rules. Okay, but then the cricket's rules were being codified. Codification is the making of the rules. This is what we have discussed so far, and that is how when you revise, only revise this, make a summary of the notes like this one. No need to write everything line by line. Just cover a topic कि सर मेरे पढ़ने का पेशेंस सिर्फ आधा घंटा है. फाइन, आधा घंटा is good enough to study if you are getting that half an hour out of 24 hours, but conditionally on a regular basis. What is very important is the approach to the studies. Okay, that is the approach I am talking about. So this is first, then the regulation side, the codification, make a comparison. After industrial revolution, this is the first one to be codified. So before industrial revolution, the codifications were there. So before industrial revolution was the agricultural way of lifestyle, which was very slow and at a very easy and comfortable pace. So that is why most of the rules and regulations in cricket is been also showing and reflecting that slowness. खेलो 5 दिन तक खेलते रहो, होगा, देखते हैं क्या होता है. Other sports have been, modern sports have been codified after industrial revolution, where the times were being fixed, and hence the playing hours and different rules have been conforming with those timing constraints or limitation of the times that industrial revolution has provided to the people. So this is the another section that we have discussed. Now the third section that we have discussed is cricket's reflection of its class and society. In Victorian England, how was the society organized is also reflected in cricket. So because it is the sports that originated in England, so of course anything that is been originating in your land, your family, your home, your surrounding, its environment will definitely be affecting each other. If you are living in a particular society, if you are living in a particular family, that we call it, that is the quality or the DNA sort of a thing. If you are born out of a particular parent, then the features that you are also inheriting is quite natural. Okay, so this is what where we live in. Sometimes it is that there is an English proverb: the man is known by the company he lives in. Okay, so we are known by the sometimes. Okay, if you are living in the company of a goons is anti-social elements, gunda jisko kehte hain, criminals. Even if we are a saintly person, some sort of a criminality is bound to be borrowed. Okay, so this is sometimes except we are not talking about exceptions, but then these are the certain things that you are adopting because of surroundings, something that you have born with, that is called inherent talent and skill and features of yours, and something that you have been adopting from the surrounding, and the combination of two has been making your personality. Now, which one is dominating, and when you have been reforming yourself, when you are making changes, are all etc. subsidiary factors that goes on to make you as a person completely. So this is the cricket also. If you analyze some of the rules of the cricket, these rules are, this is another very interesting aspect of cricket is what? That how was Victorian society organized is also been seen in the way the cricket is being played and the certain terminologies that the cricket is even carrying today. Okay, the second section that we have studied in Victorian England, or for that matter anywhere, Victorian is when Queen Victoria was the ruler and king and queen is the part of monarchy. Okay, in a monarchy system there happened to be the upper class and then the lower class that we had studied. For example, in France, Louis XVI, we had studied upper classes people were the first and second estates, and lower class people were the third estate people. Then came the middle class that is coming after Industrial Revolution that we are not going to discuss here. So first of all, Victorian England, when Queen Victoria was there, one was very rich people and second was very poor people. Okay. Now the rich who played cricket, because the cricket was their national sport, everybody requires the pastime, whether it is a rich or a poor. We need some sort of a recreation in order to recharge ourselves for getting back to the work once again. Okay, no matter who we are, whether we are a teacher or a student or an adult or a minor, everybody requires some sort of a refreshment and recreation in order to recharge himself or herself in order to get back to the duties assigned to them or they are doing their work. Okay, so here also the cricket happened to be the pastimes. Out of their hectic work, out of their whatever that, even the very comfortable, luxurious life they would have been living, but then in order to show their luxury, they were doing something. Sports is also one of those doings. Okay, so these rich people who played cricket only for pleasure and pastimes were known as amateurs. Okay, this is what today we have studied about Victorian England. Suppose today we sat down in our respective homes, आज एक पैराग्राफ निकाले विक्टोरियन इंग्लैंड वाला सेक्शन पढ़े, ऐसा कोई भी ऐसा नहीं, आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस पर्टिकुलर चैप्टर, एनी सब्जेक्ट, एनी चैप्टर that you have been covering has certain main points. In the name of note making, you please note down those main points, think about that one, recall your explanations of the class by the teacher, and then invent something new by your reading also. And then so far writing notes is concerned, when you are putting all these things one by one in a sentenced way, writing a sentence for each and everything, that is the notes and the answer. Okay, so this is first of all, you see whatever that those the rich people who were playing cricket for pleasure and pastime were called amateurs. This is what we have constructed a sentence, and this is the first point of the answer to this question. Okay, so second thing, these amateurs were the rich people. Okay, those who were been playing it for their survival. Okay, they were called professionals. So in one sentence, this is all. Amateurs were called gentlemen. These are all the, highlighted features into that particular point. And professionals were called players. As these amateurs were doing mostly the batting. So sometimes the cricket is, because the dominance of the rich is always there, so that is why sometimes the cricket is also called the gentleman game. And most of the rules of the cricket is favoring the batsman. Okay. Now these people, we have been playing cricket for the survival. So all the physical hard aspect of the cricket was been reserved for them. That is bowling and fielding. And so far the fees given to them was concerned, it was being managed by the subscription and contribution from that of the gate money and by these amateurs. Why not then amateurs? Suppose one mark question, why not were the amateurs playing or taking money while playing? They were giving money but not taking money. Two reasons were there. One, at that point of time there was not good enough the money in that cricket as today we have. One man of the match will give you 50,000 US dollars. Nobody is going to drop it down. Everybody would like to have that 50,000 US dollars in a particular day if you have been playing cricket. Okay, because that is a very handsome amount of the money that you are getting, no matter how much rich you are. Virat Kohli is very rich today, but then will he decline to take the man of the match award for that 50,000? He may give it a donation in one or two occasions, but all the time he is not going to decline to take that one because that is a very huge amount of money. Okay. In those days, because the money given to these guys were not so huge in cricket, so that is why they were preferring to donate it. मेरे को 150 रुपया मिल रहा है, जाओ तुमको दिया. Dena is showing somewhere my generosity, which is matching with my richness and greatness. Okay. So first thing was that the money in those days were not very much high, and second, because they were been playing it for pleasure and showing their luxury and high lifestyle, aristocratic lifestyle. So they were not taking money. If you are doing anything for and then started taking money, then you are not aristocratic person. You are a professional. So for these two reasons, they were not taking money. And last one. So because of the superiority of the amateurs over the professionals, whatever the aspects in cricket that were being done by the amateurs are actually the benchmark in the cricket. Even today, batsmanship, this, that, and plus, who will captain the team? Of course, I am a rich person. I will captain the team. And amateurs, most of the captains of the team were the amateurs and batsmen actually. First time that jinx was been broken. Jinx is actually jinx word I had used. Jinx is a bad luck. Okay, J-I-N-X. So it was going on all the time. Batsman. It was the Lane Hutton was the name of the person who was responsible. He was the first. He was actually a Yorkshire batsman, but then sometimes you see he was even a batsman, but he was from the professional side. He was also doing a great batsmanship. Okay, and he was a professional, and he was made the captain for the first time. So from where this tradition for the first time was broken. But even today, exceptions are sometimes happening, not all the time. Even today, if you make a list of the captains that I have told you yesterday, you will find that most of the captains of most of the cricket teams around the world are batsmen even today. Okay, so these are the certain things. Isn't it very miraculous and magical that anything that started 500 years, 600 years ago, that too in a remote area of a remote country? India is a very big country. India happened to be connected from the trade viewpoint, civilization viewpoint, historically everywhere in the world. But England was a very small country, is also a very small country. Climatic conditions are also not favorable. So anything that originated into countryside England is becoming world famous, and their traditions are still being followed. Whatever the traditions and the values that you have started your life with, you are maintaining that one till the end of the day. Though you have passed through many ups and downs, you have passed through, suppose you are born and brought up in Godda, with a particular culture you have grown up. But then after some point of time you went to Delhi, which is a cosmopolitan culture. Then you went to New York, which is another culture. Then you went to Singapore. So life had given you many chances, but you are still very much down to your earth, to the origin of Godda. It's a great achievement of yours. Even if you are, as I have told, man is known by the company he lives in, and you are frequently changing the company. You are frequently changing the connection of the people. Different lifestyles, different cultures, different lives you have lived. But then you are still very much true to your origin into your countryside. It's great achievement, and that is why cricket once again is unique from that viewpoint. Now, one last thing that we had discussed till yesterday was that Eton Field. Okay. Sometimes it is said that the Battle of Waterloo was won on the playing fields of Waterloo, because Battle of Waterloo is a very important battle in the British history, where the Britain managed to throw away the dominance of Napoleon Bonaparte, that is France. And France and Britain happened to be a very bitter arch rivals all the time. Louis XVI borrowed money from other sources and then given to USA. Why? In the days when France itself was wanting that money very much high, simply because USA was struggling for independence against England, and France is a bitter enemy. So these bitter enemies, anybody defeating anybody, I have thrown one question someday in the class, that suppose India and Pakistan has been playing a cricket match, whom do you want to win that match? Of course India. But then, or India and Sri Lanka playing, India of course. But then Sri Lanka and Pakistan is playing, then majority of the people answer, we want Sri Lanka to win instead of Pakistan. Okay? Why this is what that Pakistan is your arch rival. You have been thinking that wherever, whosoever, sometimes when a cricket match is being played between India and Pakistan, the followers and the fans and the media, commentators, everybody connected to that one. If you have been, following that particular match. Tomorrow you may lose the final. Okay, I will digest that loss. But today's match you don't prefer to lose. Okay, this sort of a do or die situation happens. Why? Simply because we are our arch rivals. So this is a great battle from the viewpoint of England. In the victory of this battle, also the connection of cricket is somewhere cited. CITE, cite means to give examples. Okay, cited is, there are many sites. One this side, then this is also site, then this is site. So I have used the word cited means given the example. Okay, so sometimes the cricket's example is given in the connection of the Battle of Waterloo. Okay. What is there called? Eton is a place there in England from where the public school system started. And there was a person called Thomas Arnold. He was the headmaster of this school. Okay. And the discipline, they were very much strict in giving the discipline. Normally, it is a normal perception that in a public school, the discipline level is higher than that of the government schools. Okay. So the discipline, and as I have told someday also, the discipline, am I coming over there also or not? Only my sound will be coming into that. Then we will be posting into the, इसका कवरिंग कहाँ तक है? नहीं तो बंद नहीं कर दो. आवाज तो ऐसे मेरा गुन्ना
नहीं आ रहा.
Up to here is there.
Please stand there.
Is it possible for me to stand in static and then?
Sir, half person is not coming.
All of a sudden it is stuck into my mind. Okay, now up to here this is coming, and up to here is coming.
Yes.
Okay, I will try to come with that. So this is this is the discipline, and there are three important in the British Empire. It is said three things that are playing a civil servant in any place, any places, civil services, who are also called bureaucrats. Another is military, and in those days the visibility of the church was very important, and all those officers, whether it is a priest or a general or the civil servant anybody, all of them, first of all, these are the careers that are mostly looked after. Most of you have been studying here, maybe eyeing for becoming something as a civil servant, IAS, IPS. These are the lucrative career that we used to. Okay. Then somebody wants to go into the army and reaching the top. But in order to run a country, who is running the country? Civil servants, bureaucrats, officers. Okay. Second, who is defending the country? Military. Okay. This is also the more powerful military you have. And here the church means the emotional, religious aspect. That sometimes the emotion also plays. It teaches you the attachment to the people, to the thing, to the surroundings, etc. Okay. So these are the three. These were the three important pillars considered very necessary upon which the entire British Empire was built. And all of them actually got the hard training, because normally what we learn at this grown-up stage, after some point of time we will become mature, and mature mind has a very little scope for making amendments. If particular habit that you have developed during your childhood days and continue to do that, this habit will completely inscribed into your life, and you will be finding it very difficult in order to get rid of that one if the habit is considered not good for you. So normally this is what sometimes said, वो कहते हैं ना कि बहुत सारा एग्जाम्पल्स दिया जाता है लिटरेचर में कि तुम कुम्हार के उस कच्चे घड़े की तरह, मिट्टी की तरह हो, जैसा शेप में चाहे तुमको डाल लें. This shape is actually been molded and given to you during your school days. So sometimes school days is considered as, the student life is considered as the golden period of human life. Okay, because the life that you live at this point of time, you will be, once let it be past, you will be finding that this is impossible to return back. Okay, after that whatever you do will be held accounted. Today you are studying in order to learn something, but after reaching and passing the college you will still be studying, but then your studying will to earn something. Okay, you want to make your career, you will be competing for becoming something. So there are many pressures and accountability. Here there is no accountability. खूब पढ़ो, खूब मस्ती करो, जो खाना है खाओ, टिफिन होगा, घूमो फिरो, कुछ सीखो. ओके, क्योंकि ये सीखने वाला चीज़ फिर लाइफ के किसी स्टेज में नहीं. जो भी चीज़ करोगे तुमको उसके लिए तुमको करना पड़ेगा. पढ़ने बैठे हैं तो भाई क्यों, तो कल मेरा कंपटीशन है, नहीं निकाले फेल पास तो वहाँ होता ही नहीं है. या तो तुम कम्प्लीटली अनएम्प्लॉयड कहलाओगे या एम्प्लॉयड कहलाओगे. एम्प्लॉयड हो गए तो फिर तुम्हारे ड्यूटी के नाम पे तुम्हारा बहुत सब कुछ. So everything, and in the course of your life, you will be coming across many challenges and many duties. And those who are being successful in any field, you see they have bounded themselves from certain discipline. Okay, their own made discipline. Discipline is not something that is, if somebody has been watching, then I will be behaving in a particular way. That is extraneous. Anything that has been coming from within. Even if you are not watching me, I am studying simply because I think study is my survival. Even if you don't watch me, I am doing my duty. And even if I die, it's a great statement to make. Thanks God, I have done my duty. Okay, he was dying. Even if he would have not been a winner, he would have been always remembered in the history of England as a martyr, isn't he? We have a great martyrs in India, say Rani Lakshmibai. If we go by the history of hers, what was the end result of her? She did not win that battle. She was not a winner. But because she fought for a very noble cause, she never surrendered before her enemy, and fought very bravely, she is still been remembered as one of the bravest women the country has ever produced. Okay, so the reputation of Admiral Nelson would have been also the same, but he thought a little bit even more higher, that okay, fine, I have done my duty, But then that duty will be, what is that duty if my country is still a loser? Okay. So that sort of selfless service for the nation, for others, for your duty, nobody is watching. Even if you would have been a failure, you would have been praised and complimented. But then you are still doing, and that is what born out of the discipline that you have learned. Now, cricket is teaching you, any team sport, cricket in particular, is teaching you who is a winner in a cricket. Plenty would have been heard about that before match is starting the next day. There is a team meeting previous evening, okay, in which the captain, the manager, the experts, the physiotherapist, plenty of people are there, and all of them are there doing their duty combinedly. Who is ultimately getting the man of the match? It's still either the batsman or the bowler. But you see, if the batsman is having some sort of a niggle injury while playing, physiotherapists are running and then making him fit. So if the physiotherapist is not there, not giving, the fielding coach is not there to give you the training of a proper fielding, bowling coach is not there. So if you are a champion tomorrow, in the making of the champion to you, or developing a champion in you, a lot of people have played their role. Nobody is watching them all the time. They have been paid a very handsome salary also. But if they are, imagine if they are not beautiful, मेरे तो पैसा मिल ही रहा, हम क्या करेंगे? Say for example, in India, corruption is considered as a birthright. तुम कोई भी ऑफिस में चले जाओ, उनको जब तक लगता है कि मेरे को सैलरी तो उधर अलग है, जब तक पैसा ही लेना मेरा अधिकार है, जब नहीं दोगे तो काम नहीं होगा तुम्हारा, even if you are genuine. This is lacking somewhere, that training, okay, that we never feel bad that we are not being paid for that one. We are paid for the duties, actually that duty we are not doing. We will do that duty only when you will give me some extra money, and that is the lack of discipline somewhere, okay, isn't it? That is inhumanity. And even if anybody is watching, and many things are watching, many people are watching, Anti-Corruption Bureau is also there. You are knowing that if caught red-handed, you will be landed up into the jail. But once you are becoming minister, you think it is your birthright to take the bribe. So this sort of selfish service is coming out of the lack of discipline that we have learned. हम लोग casual है हमेशा, ठीक है यार मेरा काम नहीं है दूसरे को ठगना मेरा काम है, तो हो गया, जीवन में जब मौका लगा ठगते ही चले जा रहे हैं हम लोग सब. So this is what is a difference, okay? And they have learnt everything. Who will do what? That cricket teaches you. Somebody needed to be left. You would have heard many stories of what? That there is not good relationship between MS Dhoni and Virat Kohli. Suppose news are leaking in media. Gautam Gambhir not liking Virat Kohli. Fine. Even if you don't like me, on the field, if I am your captain, wherever I am sending you are going there. Whatever I am telling you are doing that. And not only doing that, you are giving your 100% and you are also contributing in the victory of cricket. Even if you get out of 0, but then somebody else have made the century, you haven't seen everybody clapping in the dressing room. Okay, they have been feeling very jubilant. Somebody else had hit the winning run, but everybody has been running madly in order to hug that somebody. Have you ever seen? You see, this is the team spirit. This team spirit, even if I haven't performed, sometimes what happens in our personal life, if my friend has been doing good, and I am also one of the competitors or a doer, I would be feeling bad somewhere कि यार काश हम भी कर लिए रहते हैं, ठीक है, हाथ मिला लिए, congratulations बोल दिए, but that congratulation is not coming out of the heart, okay? Why? This is somewhere lacking of something, and that lacking is our education, our selflessness, this sort of a thing. And normally it has been very strongly imbibed into the British people during their school days. And because of that, when you see, with a very small country with very, very small resources, literally Britain ruled everywhere in the world. Sometimes it is said that the sun never set during the British Empire. Okay, so there happened to be something different. We have a great resource. We are a very big country. We were very powerful. Geographically, it was our comfortable zone. People from very cold climate came to a tropical area in India. And not only they survived, they won also, and they established their rule. So they would have been sacrificed many things, but they were ready to sacrifice for the victory of their country. Some among us were also there, but not all of us. Okay, so that is why they had played a role of divide and rule policy. So they had divided us, fine. You are getting the credit, sir. We have successfully divided you. But shame on us that we were already divided. It is not your credit more. It is more shame on us that in the name of the power, in the hunger, ultimately the power was not given to us. Mir Jafar thought that I will be the Nawab. Mir Qasim thought I will be the Nawab. None of them became the Nawab. Who became the ruler? Britishers. They played into the hands of the Britishers. And a very able ruler was been defeated, would have protected the country and the countrymen, would have been defeated because of this treachery. So if you are successful in making, in your treachery, it is shame on us that we have somewhere betrayed our ruler, our own motherland. Okay, so isn't it, these are the some sort of a discipline of the character. So this is why, that is why it is said, because when two great enemies of a same reputation and a status, of a same strength, competitors are struggling for having something, one person is, this is one entity and two great competitors are fighting for the same one single thing, who will win? So where talent is concerned, both are equally talented. Other preparation is concerned, both are equally prepared. Training is concerned, both are equally trained. But then somewhere your mental character to give your service to the nation, whatever may come till my last breath, I am not going to accept defeat unless my country is not getting victorious. Okay, even if I have lost my one hand, one leg, one eye, injury, the pain, you just pierce a pin or a finger, and then you will be saying that, okay, how much pain you are. Sir, yesterday I was absent because there was a thorn pricked into my finger. एक दिन में दूसरा दिन absent हो जाएगा, ठीक है? And a person cutting everything, still fighting and running and then winning and not getting the credit, thanking the God, thanks God I've done my duty. Okay, this is not a simple statement to make. So this is why it is said sometimes that the cricket battle of Waterloo was been won in the playing fields of Italy, where they have learned this discipline, and these three strong pillars, the people, we have been groomed from here, matured here, and contributed to the making of the nation. So sometimes it is all credit given to. So may not be 100% true, but then some sort of a, okay, may not be 100% tomorrow you are a winner is not because of the discipline that you are learning here. But then also one of the aspects of your victory will be the discipline that you have learned. There are many other aspects that will make you victorious, but this is also one among them. Okay. Let it be, because I have to join my another class. रहने दो, तो इस तरह से